Genie grind and watch him get rich, huh? Remember when I said I hit a lick, huh? I don't really wanna fuck the bitch, what? Willie went and made another hit, okay, like Prada on my motherfucking kid, huh? Louis on my motherfucking hip, huh? Curry how I dunk, no switch, hey, fucking gonna fuck that bitch, hey, if you ain't gon' fuck with me, you a dumb fuck, put up a hit but feel like one punch, look at my bank and I'm getting dumb rich, and I'm gonna count it up till 100,
Hello world, I'm What If Studia, and today we are doing What If Deku was from Subnautica Part 2. So in the last one, he was sent to the alien planet as he was a freaking space marshal, alright? Corporal, I mean. He commanded his own army, sent through people and wars, and then crash landed on the Earth with his crew, which soon were picked off until this point where he was sent back in time. And now he is sent back to when he was 12 at a birthday party for Momo Yayarozu, the recent, hottest thing in town. So when he goes to this party, he comes out of a shower, sort of dazed and confused of why he is here, until he sees Momo. He sees Momo not only, doing crazy stuff, building crazy stuff for these people, building batteries, carburetors, anything that they wanted, as long as they bring her the materials. He sees this as his opportunity. Maybe he can make whatever he could make on that planet. And he needs an omen, something from that planet to make his own, to show people as a proof of that he was there. So he goes goes in line for Momo. As he comes to Momo, he sees a girl that was wanting to give back to her community, giving back to people that came to her when she wanted them to, for her birthday. He respects this. As such, he introduces himself politely, giving her time to talk and also just have some small talk on the side. However, he finishes all of that with mentioning about her quirk, asking how it works and all that stuff. She answers that she can make anything from memory as long as it's her memory. So he asks her to make a trident, one she's very confused about. He says that he's got the materials sort of hidden in a base nearby that he remembers from his old missionary days. And this is Earth, right? She answers, yes, I thought it was Earth at least. What do you mean, is it Earth? He says, never mind. Could you possibly make a trident just for me? Please. It would mean a lot, with this little emblem on the end. He doesn't know why he included that in this, but something about it was alluring to him. So, of course, he brings her sort of some, metal materials, sort of what they had already at the party. She crafts this into a trident. However, she runs into some problems along the way. However, he puts his hand on her shoulder, saying that he believes in her. She can do this. It's just a simple trident. And make sure that the order is on there, okay? That's really important. So she completes the trident, making this for him. He takes this in stride as she says, you're welcome. He says, thank you. As he picks this up and lets it shine in the light, it sort of and touches it to his head for some reason. He doesn't even know why. Suddenly he starts remembering everything, remembering a lot of things from the planet. Their crash landing to when they were surviving, a lot of it. However, some of it was still crowded along the lines of sort of the lava area, sort of being trapped and entombed in the pyramid. As he remembers all of this, he sort of remembers their faces, all of his crewmates. As he looks to his left, he sees two of them, exactly North and Devo, sitting there at drinking tea, as 12-year-olds would usually do. He goes over and introduces himself again as he taps the head of North. As it worked for him, why wouldn't it work for him? For, North. North starts remembering most of his stuff, all the way up until when he was ravaged by the Reaper down below. So then he starts freaking out why he's alive now, and as if this is sort of heaven or hell. He was pretty sure he was going to hell, but this is quite a surprise, especially seeing his captain here. Devo asks what the frick is happening, and then Deku taps her on the head. Diva starts remembering all the way into the fact that she went insane. Remembering this, she starts to slow down, and Deku returns her face back to him by slapping her, saying, "Chin up, soldier. This is no time to remember. we're on a dedicated mission now, all right? One that I've created myself, all right? Sort of homebrew, if you may. There's we need something from our past, all right? Anything that we can get from here, all right? And he starts discussing all of the past and stuff, all the stuff that has happened. And then Devo taps his shoulder and points behind him. As he turns around, he sees Momo sitting there, kind of starry-eyed and also curious and also scared. A lot of mixed emotions. As she asks, I was gonna say keep it down, but also now I'm very curious. What did you mean by Leviathan? And he says, oh, sweet Jesus. As he takes her into the closet, having his two goons outside sort of guard the door. As he threatens her with a He threatens her with a pencil that he had recently sharpened to her throat, saying you will tell nobody of this and you will forget all about this, trying to tap her on the head with his trident. Instead of erasing her memory, however, he gives her his memories. She starts remembering all of the stuff that had happened on that planet, which was not decided by him. And this starts to sort of freak her out as she's like, holy shit, that was all true? Like, what? He's like, quiet, Jesus Christ. Okay, clearly we're not going to be able to shut you up because you're quite chatty. She's like, excuse you? He's like, all right, fine, we'll take you with us just to keep you safe. And she's like, safe? Safe from what? He's like, you wouldn't even imagine. As he opens back up the door to the party, he says, fine, you'll come with us. And she says, yeah, about that thing that you're talking about. I saw the submarine in one of your memories. They found a submarine just like that at a military. They're now keeping it at a military base just down the road. This pricks his ear as he is quite curious how exactly it got here with them. How could that be possible? Whatever, it doesn't matter. They need it back right away. As sort of he fills in everybody on a plan that he starts making on their way to the military base. Momo's still very curious where the hell they're going. He makes this plan going through the ducts. They start going through the ducts. Charging throughout this base, since they're so small, they're able to go through tight spaces. They through the air ducts, Devo drops down, sort of taking out whoever the security guard was for their watching all of the cameras, picking up the sort of key card that he was holding. However, she gets instantly tasered from behind. She falls to the ground as Deku and North jump down to the sort of ground level. He tells Momo to stay up there as it could be dangerous. Suddenly, he takes out his pencil, threatening whoever was in the darkness. He comes out, I should say a kid, as it was Mayday, as a kid. It was take your kid to work day for the FBI that day, apparently. So, he's quite scared and also very threatened by these people just taking out his dad and screaming. Almost started screaming at the top of his lungs trying to alert the guards. Deku suddenly takes him down and shoves the trident onto his head, basically hitting him as hard as he can with the trident. Not the sharp end, the blunt end. Trust me, he's not going to beat up his freaking corporal in charge. He starts remembering, however coma-induced, sort of all of his memories as Mayday. As he wakes up, he sort of says sorry for fighting and also picks up Devo and says sorry to her, and then says sorry to his captain. Deku doesn't know what this was about. However, he remembers later about how Mayday had gone insane, and gave up his will to live. And with that solemn note, they look back onto the cameras, seeing the grand prize, a gigantic cruise sub from the spaceship that they had been in before. It was huge, and it was decked out with all that they needed. This could be perfect for them. Could be operated by only 5 people. It was a beauty. Mayday starts making a plan, and Deku says that's a great idea. Thank you so much for watching this. I think I'm gonna end it off there. Like if you freaking got to the end of this, because I don't even know how many people got to the end of this. My freaking computer wasn't working, so I'm kind of stuck here. So you might as well give me that information. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys somewhere, sometime. Bye.
Genie grind, I wish I'm getting rich, huh? Remember when I said I hit a lick, huh? I don't really wanna fuck the bitch, what? Willie when I made another hit, okay, like Prada on my motherfucking kid, huh? Louis on my motherfucking hip, huh? Curry how I dunk, no switch, hey, fucker gonna fuck that bitch, hey, if you ain't gon' fuck with me, you a dumb fuck, put up a hit up for that one punch, look at my bank and I'm getting dumb rich, and I'm gonna count it up till 100,